It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. The Lakers with some momentum in their favor. This is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win. They have taken all the decisions so far this season, jumping ahead 3-0 in the season series.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Now Sacramento starting five. They've got Young. Jared Sullinger is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy Gay. Now here's Sullinger. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Sullinger's got the opening bucket of the night here for Sacramento. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Screen by Jones. The prodigy passes to Jones. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Screen by Cousins. Great defense that time from Noah.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Russell kicks it to Noah. Cousins with the block. Gay drives in. Can't cash in from close range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
LeBron passes to the prodigy. Right block shot. Noah kicks to Russell. The pass to the prodigy. Goes up with it again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Screen by Cousins. And Young kicks to Cousins. Good on the shot. Cousins has got his first bucket of the night.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Cousins. After the made shot from Joakim Noah. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. That one off the back iron and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Gay dishes to Sullinger.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
A rebound by Young. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the San Antonio Spurs.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And the rejection by Cousins. Nato, soft touch off the glass.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And here is Los Angeles now. Sacramento making their last shot. Here's James. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Nato. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Here's the prodigy. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Inside, Noah. The shot is off. Nice D from Cousins. The Kings leading. Gay passes to Sullinger. The fadeaway. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's the prodigy. He has 5. Back to LeBron. Hands the tough leader. From the outside.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Sacramento, Jared Sullinger is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Young.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's the Prodigy. Plenty of space. That's good. The Prodigy's got 7.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
Here's Hope. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. The Prodigy passes to Russell. He gets stolen by Sullinger. Young outside. 5 on the clock. Sacramento moving it around. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Gay can't get it to go. The Lakers trail. Here's Russell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And Sacramento has possession. They set the pick. Gay outside. To the left wing. Here's Hope. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Here's the Prodigy. He has 7. The feed to Hibbert. LeBron passes to the Prodigy. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 10 points for Freak.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now, here is Young. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the paint. Cauley Stein kicks to Gay. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. 5th on the list, Freak.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively. And
All right, that was your Laker girls.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Goes up on the high post. Can't get it to go.
most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's the screen. Six on the shot clock, and Young kicks to Gay. Lets it fly from 18. And there are the Kings with another bucket. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 10. And Cauley Stein over to help. Hibbert with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Inside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
And Sacramento has possession. 3-point lead. Sullinger the screen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James. The Kings have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he knocks down the first one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second. Free throws haven't been too kind to them here in the second quarter. I mean, you have the lead with the ability to extend that lead. In order for that to happen, you've got to make your free throws.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs made a big difference. He finished with 42 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred... like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They get the rebound. Here's Sullinger, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Gay. How last month turned out for him. Putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
The Lakers have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's the prodigy. He's got 13. He dishes it to Hibbert. He gets stolen by Sullinger. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Shot from 12. Goes up again. And yes, sir, that one drops. Sullinger's got 4 points now in the quarter. Lakers trail by 4. Here's the prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sullinger's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks to Young. Gay in the corner. Sullinger the screen. Young from outside. They grab their own miss. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts. They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
It's deflected. Young dishes to Cauley Stein. And he gets the bucket. Cauley Stein's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And so here's Sacramento. Following the miss by Freak, Young with the ball. Picked up by Hibbert. Gay outside. Cauley Stein with the screen for Gay.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Here's the prodigy. 13 points in the game. Rivers with it. Pass to the prodigy. Shot off the pick. The rebound by Young.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Freak. Now the Lakers on the break.
Oh, wow. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Gay after the basket by the Lakers. The dish now to Young. And that basket... pushes the lead to double digits. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league. 9th in fast break points, 10th in second chance points. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
And they play at a nice tempo. I mean, you see their fast break points per game. Not the quickest team in the league, but they are opportunistic. And you lag getting back, they'll make you pay.
Now here's Rivers. 9 points last game. And stolen by Cousins. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 11. No good from Cousins.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's the prodigy. Off target from the wing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
And it's the Kings with the ball. On its way from Young for 2, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And here's Rivers, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Over to the wing, releases. No good from the Prodigy.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Now here's Cousins. Following the miss by Freak. Good. Cousins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
1:22 left in the first half of the game. The shot's good from the Prodigy.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Young. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
And so here's Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Prodigy's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now here's Rivers. Passes it to the Prodigy. Baseline jumper. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Cousins. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The Prodigy. No luck. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Kings lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from...
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for the Prodigy. He has 20 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
The Prodigy is in at the point. Noah is out there with Terrence Jones. Then it's Russell. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
There's the screen. Feeds to Gay. There's a big high bounce and goes in. Gay's got 12 points in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Dishes to Noah. Down low, Jones. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got 3 assists now in this one. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the left side wing. Cousins inside, working on Noah. Cousins, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Sullinger the screen. And there's the pass to Cousins. Cousins with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the wing on the left. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Kings trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. To the middle. Takes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside. And a moment now to look at the numbers for Russell. He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Both free throws good from the Prodigy. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Up top, Cousins. Lets it go from 11. That doesn't go either for Cousins. Los Angeles leading by 3. And it's Russell missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
It's Young on the wing. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 30 points for Freak.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. Third is Joakim Noah.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Man, it's so much fun to watch a big guy handling and orchestrating things from the lane. I mean, it causes so many problems when you've got a guy who can score down there, who also has vision and an excellent basketball IQ.
And James throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
It's stolen by Jones. It's LeBron with the drive. And stolen by Gay. And he overshot that one, missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. So he gets them both. The Kings trail by 10. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Gay. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run, and he gets the jumper to drop. Gay's got 14.
Shaped and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Here's the Prodigy. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Noah. Both free throws good from the Prodigy.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
The feed now to Gay. And he gets it to go. Gay's got 6 here in this quarter. Lakers leading by 8. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 32. He feeds it to LeBron. He kicks to Hibbert. Back to LeBron. Here's the prodigy, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. 7th in fast break points. 13th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
And they play at a nice tempo. I mean, you see their fast break points per game. Not the quickest team in the league, but they are opportunistic. And you lag getting back, they'll make you pay.
Cauley Stein with the screen for Gay. Sullinger outside. The three. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's the prodigy. He dishes it to Hibbert. Pass to the prodigy. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Well, they're making the defense pay for some of those unnecessary fouls here in the second half. If a team is going to foul you and they won't play defense without fouling you, then make them pay. Cash in from the line.
The Kings trail by 10. There's a screen. Cauley Stein with the screen for Gay. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Outside Russell. Screen by Jones. Russell passes to the prodigy. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Sacramento, right now, quite a ways down below.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.